Lieutenant General Dr. D.B. Shekatkar, who after an illustrious career in the armed forces is now the national convener of FINS, will deliver the presidential address. Over to you, sir.
मंच पर उपस्थित सर्व मान्यवर और इस सभागृह में उपस्थित देवी और सज्जनों, मुझे कहा गया है कि मैं अध्यक्षीय भाषण आपके सामने दूं। वास्तव में होता क्या है कि सेमिनार में अध्यक्ष को कुछ बोलने की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ती है, क्योंकि उसके पहले इतने अच्छे महानुभाव होते हैं जो पूरा निचोड़ रख देते हैं। पर चूंकि मुझे आदेश दिया गया है तो आई ट्राई एंड स्पीक। आई हैव बीन टोल्ड टू स्पीक फॉर 10 minutes. आई विल स्पीक फॉर एग्जैक्टली 8 minutes and leave 2 minutes to you to move to the dining hall. I am fully aware of the fact, from the army, being from the army, there is a very close relation between hunger and anger. I am fully conscious of the fact. And if the president of FIN is not aware of that, there is something wrong with the president himself. So I would not like to stand between you and the lunch which is waiting, because 2 o'clock we are going to start the next session with Colonel Mohan. Justice Khande Parkar ji started saying, हिस्ट्री रिपीट्स इटसेल्फ, इतिहास अपने आप को दोहराता है। ये वास्तविकता है हमारे जीवन की, ये वास्तविकता है हमारे धरोहर की, ये वास्तविकता है हमारे राष्ट्रीय इतिहास की। सेम थिंग वॉज रिपीटेड बाय चाणक्य ऑल्सो, एंड यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड। एंड विथ योर परमिशन सर, आई विल मेक ए मेंशन। वी आर ऑनर्ड टुडे टू हैव मिस्टर R.K. Singh, द फॉर्मर होम सेक्रेटरी ऑफ इंडिया। Firstly, we are grateful to you, sir, for coming. He belongs to a place which is very close to Nalanda, the first university in the world, जहाँ पर चाणक्य ने कहा था same thing, that if you know your adversary, if you know your opponent, and if you can deter him, then you can stay in peace for 100 years. When he was in Ministry of Defence, me and General Patil used to interact with him. He used to insist on this philosophy: let us know who is our adversary number one. That shows the greatness of a person, and no wonder he became the Home Secretary of India. And now I hope, sir, you will be with us for some time, because we need you. We need your philosophy. That is the point. Again, the history repeats itself. It was Veer Savarkar. It was in 1936 he said, anybody who will control the Indian Ocean will control the entire half of the world. He is on record to say India's independence was nowhere in sight that time. He was put behind the bar. But there lies the greatness of the person. Another great person, and we are fortunate they are all here today. Admiral mentioned in his keynote address, Mr. Ram Mohan, we were working together in Kashmir. We were combating terrorism, Director General of BSF, I was GOC of a division. And there we used to only work out one thing: how to know the terrorist and how to know the supporter of terrorist, and hit them hard and leave everything to God. And his philosophy came true. People have given up Kashmir. They have just given up. Battles are won and fought in the minds of the leader who control the nation. And the DGPO in our presence today, he knows it better. There was a defeatist attitude in Delhi at that time. I'm not talking about any party, no, nothing of the sort. We don't indulge into all this in FINS. The fact of life, they had given up Kashmir. Today Kashmir is there. Kashmir will continue to be there. Kashmir cannot be taken away by anybody else. But at what cost? At what cost? That is the point. There are mega trends taking place all over the world. There is a transition of warfare. युद्ध करने की जो प्रक्रिया है वो एक अवस्था से दूसरी अवस्था की तरफ बढ़ रही है. The total transition from the contact war, which was between the two sides, which were in contact. Today we are progressing towards non-contact war. The speakers will speak on this issue. You can remain anywhere in the world. आप कहीं भी बैठे रहिए, किसी भी गुफा में बैठे रहिए. You can be in Tora Bora and you can still hit the World Trade Center at the time, the date, and the manner in which you decide to hit the power. Is the reality of wrong? और ये हमको ध्यान में रखना आवश्यक होगा. There is a change into the land warfare to space warfare. Anybody who controls the space will control the sea, and anybody who controls the sea and space will control the world. It's simple. There is a shift in the trends taking place. There's IT warfare going on, there's space warfare, the psychological warfare. अभी इधर जी ने कहा मानसिकता, आप मानसिकता पर आघात कर दीजिए, आपको व्यक्ति पर आघात करने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं पड़ेगी. There's no need. You capture the minds of the people, you capture the philosophy of people, you capture the minds of the nation, you can rule the nation the way you want it to be. And that is what people have been doing it. And C plays a very important role in that aspect. Probably Colonel Kartika will speak on that line. Then look at India's context. हमारे राष्ट्र में 9 states ऐसी हैं. There are 9 states which are sea coast, right from Gujarat up to Bengal. 6 on the western coast, 3 on the eastern coast. Then there are union territory. How many state governments are taken in confidence by the central government and those 17 ministries which were mentioned by the Admiral who coordinate the sea security? Do they discuss with the states? Do they ever talk to them? Do they ever take them into confidence? Do they ever caution them? But then who suffers? When Kasab came, it was Bombay which suffered. When the tsunami comes, it will be Tamil Nadu which will suffer. When the cyclone comes, it will be Andhra Pradesh which will suffer. By the time it reaches Delhi, वो हवा खत्म हो जाती है, हवा निकल जाती है. So the nation states are the richest states, and the people who are there along the sea coast are the most vulnerable. Today in the world, there are 66 nations. 67 देशों में युद्ध या युद्धात्मक स्थिति चल रही है, और ये तमाम मुल्क जो हैं ये समुद्र सीमा के साथ लगे हुए हैं, right from Indonesia up to Israel and then to Syria. It's a fact of ground. And another 25 years, I think Admiral mentioned last time when he was with us, another 25 years hence, the young generation is here. The density of population throughout the world is going to shift from interior part to the coastal area. जनसंख्या का घनत्व जो है ये समुद्र के किनारे की तरफ बढ़ रहा है. धीरे धीरे जनसंख्या बढ़ रही है. People are migrating, and when people migrate, Vratti migrate, the philosophy migrates, the economy migrates, the whole thought process migrates. And that migration is creating the problem, and no wonder there are 66 nations in the world who are facing the problem today, and out of 66 nations, all have a migratory population. These are the dangers. We have to see. We cannot just remain confined. How many radar you got, how many aircrafts you got. मानसिकता पर आघात करने के लिए आप कौन से राडार का इस्तेमाल करेंगे? Which missile you are going to fire? These are the realities I think we have to take into account. Another thing, barring 5 states in India, barring 5 states, Haryana, Delhi mercifully, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. Except these states, all states have international border. All the states have international border. But our philosophy of governance of our nation says, no. External affairs is not to be discussed by the states. It's a fact of life. The Admiral is here. Sir was there in Mamiat quarter. He's worked with us. We have been serving under him. And they've been mentioning it. How many state chief ministers are taken into confidence when you decide something about Nepal, when you decide something about Bangladesh, when you decide something about Pakistan? Are they taken into confidence? But then who suffers first? The people suffer first. I think therefore my appeal to you, ladies and gentlemen, and through you to other people is, a time has come to think, oh citizen, you secure yourself. प्रत्येक व्यक्ति ने अपनी सुरक्षा स्वयं करना चाहिए, प्रत्येक राज्य ने अपनी सुरक्षा देखना चाहिए. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि केंद्रीय शासन का कोई महत्व नहीं है. No, that is not the point. But the fact is we should take this into account, and this is what, again, pardon me sir if I quote you again, incidentally they are not very good friends. I was in the army, he was in the government, so we don't see eye to eye unless we meet at lunchtime. So I'm not trying to praise him, but his philosophy of his thoughts, which has come true, that is the point we should take issue with. Another aspect I would request you, there's a famous saying in the world, खुदा ने आज तक उस मुल्क की हालत नहीं बदली, खुदा ने आज तक उस मुल्क की हालत नहीं बदली, न हो एहसास उसको खुद की हालत के बदलने का. If we want to become a world power, if we want to become a sea power, if we want to become a nation in the world, we will have to change ourselves. We'll have to change our thinking. We'll have to change our philosophy of governance. We'll have to change our system of security. The Admiral mentioned there just a short while back that probably the national security may not win you the vote. He's very right. They have seen security doesn't win you the votes. Absolutely right. But the same vote may become a winning factor if you have got a peace in the nation, if you have prosperity in the nation, if you have stability in the nation, and if you are sustainable in the nation. All these four factors will make you win votes. So let us not think that security is not important. He is very right. He is very, very right. And we should take the lead from there. This becomes an issue. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have developed a defeatist attitude in life. हमारे अकेले करने से क्या होगा? What will this seminar produce? आएंगे, बैठेंगे, चर्चा करेंगे, खाना खाएंगे, खत्म हो जाएगी बात. मेरे अकेले से क्या होगा? People say we cannot change India. Naturally, you cannot change India. Why should you change India? You can't change India into some other country. Let's make India as India, a powerful nation. So there is no need to change India. We alone cannot do anything. ये निराशावादी जो एक मानसिकता बन जाती है, इसके ऊपर आप कोई भी मिसाइल नहीं चला सकते हैं. This defeatist attitude is the most difficult thing to have. And that is what we are trying to do in FINS, trying to change the philosophy of thinking. Shift, transit from Nirashavad to Ashavad. That is what we are trying to work out. There's a hope. There's always a hope. And a hopeless nation will always remain a helpless nation. It's a philosophy of human governance. And therefore I request your consideration कि माना कि इस जहां को हम गुलशन न कर सके. One seminar will not change the security parameter of India, but will certainly make a dent. There will be two people at least in this hall who will probably think, let's do two things out of what we have discussed in 2 days. That's good enough. That's good enough. कि माना कि इस जहां को हम गुलशन न कर सके, बस कांटे ही कुछ कम कर दिए, निकले जिधर से हम. एक कांटा, एक खिड़की, एक टुकड़ा, एक कर दीजिए. India will be worth living. India is a powerful nation. India has been a powerful nation. After Nalanda was the first university in the world. There was no university that time. And no wonder they produced person like R.K. Singh. No wonder. It's from Bihar. So let us not remain, I think, let's have hope in our life. We are a great nation. We have been a great nation and we will remain a great nation. I am grateful to you all, ladies and gentlemen, for coming and listening to all the things. And we hope you'll enjoy your company, your interaction for next 2 days. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.